All right. Hello, everyone, and happy Sunday. I'm wave meteorologist Jessica Dobson here with a check of your forecast as we get you started for the new work week. It has been such a beautiful last few days. Oh, my goodness. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them as we get you started. I don't think we have too many folks on just yet. Oh, the number's going up. Cool. If you are watching, feel free to leave a comment and a shout out. Let me know if you have, let me know how cool you got this morning if you have a temperature or thermometer reading at your house. So this morning we saw many places that made it down into the 40s. It was awesome. It was so cool and crisp out there. But if you're watching, feel free to leave a comment. I'll just even give you a little shout out. But the forecast this week, we are anxiously awaiting these rain chances. And we even have a couple of rain chances that will be on the way for the rest of tonight. So we're going to talk about those. But first, I want to give you a live view outside at Louder Than Life. I wish we had audio on these cameras so that way we could hear just how loud things are, but they are jamming out down there. Lots of people having a lot of fun down there. I mean, we've had tens of thousands of people down at Louder Than Life. So hopefully everyone's having fun, staying safe, doing what they got to do. Hopefully no one got a sunburn yesterday. We did today make it into the low 80s. Temperature wise, we made it to 84 degrees. That was our high today. 58 was our low this morning in the metro. But again, many spots did actually make it down into the 40s. Okay, so let's go ahead and give you a view of the radar right now. We have Julie Wolf. She checks in and says, it was perfect. I agree. It was quite nice this morning. We had a beautiful sunrise. And if you're looking at the radar, you might be a little concerned, or you might be thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, we got to be worried about the showers moving in from our west. Here's the thing. We've got a lot of dry air in place overhead right now for us. And that's going to really keep a limit on how many showers are actually able to reach many of our counties. So we're not looking at a ton in the way of rain over the course of the next 24 hours. However, better chances will arrive by midweek. But we start to see a little bit of moisture that's going to stream in, and some of these could hold together and reach our westernmost counties. I'll show you a wider view so you can get a better idea of the showers. They're trying just now to really make their way towards south of Evansville. It's going to be near the I-69 corridor. But all in all, it's going to be a relatively dry night, maybe a few sprinkles, but I think most places that are well west of 65, I'm talking like Crawford and Harrison County, maybe Breckenridge and into Grayson County, you might be able to get in on a couple of those showers. So Danielle says we need the rain. I know, right? So that's what we're going to be talking about here in just a couple moments. But I do want to show you temperatures. They're in the 70s pretty much all across the board, down to 70 degrees though. In E-Town, the clouds have really helped to limit our temperatures so far tonight. And we did, again, make it into the mid 80s, but that's not too bad. It was a really beautiful day. But 70 right now in E-Town, a little cooler there. Rain chances for you tomorrow morning, 10 to 20% chance. And again, that is if they can keep it together. I think that's being very generous on my end in terms of the rain chances. But so if you run into a shower too early tomorrow morning, don't let it catch you off guard. It's not going to be an all-day event. In fact, we're actually going to clear out very quickly by the time tomorrow afternoon rolls around. So we'll see more sunshine, although I know that's not what many people want. I appreciate the sunshine. So for the school bus stop forecast tomorrow, I do want to throw this in there. Maybe a jacket for the kids heading off very early tomorrow morning, especially before sunrise. And the areas outside of Louisville, too, will be a little cooler, closer to the upper 50s. And then lunchtime, low 70s for the ride home, close to the mid 80s. So we're going to be warming up. Okay, a couple more of you guys commenting. Hello to you, David Klinger. He says, it's been a nice day here in Sellersburg, and thank you for the nice compliment. That's very nice and kind of you. I'll say nice one more time. Thomas, he said, great weather for LTL, which LTL is louder than life. I would have to agree with you. It has been very nice. I think yesterday, gosh, was just such a beautiful day. I feel like I didn't take advantage of it, really, but that's the usual for me on the weekends. But temperatures tomorrow, high of 84 degrees, pretty similar to what we felt today. So it will feel a little warmer, though, just because clouds will be on the decrease tomorrow. Okay, I accidentally didn't put a pause button in here, so that went ahead and was speeding through. Okay, shower chances. This is one of our models for Futurecast. You'll see they try to move the showers in here as early as 11 p.m. That is very optimistic. We have a lot of dry air overhead, and that's going to really prevent us from these showers from reaching the I-65 corridor. So that is the HRRR. But I will go ahead and take you Monday afternoon. You see all the whitish colors you see, that's the cloud cover moving out. We clear things out. Beautiful, mostly clear tomorrow afternoon. Tuesday, a couple showers are possible. It's going to be really hit and miss. But then Wednesday, that's the day where we can get really, even Tuesday night, we can start to get really excited. Showers and storms, severe weather is not expected. Perfect sleeping fall-like weather. It is going to be my favorite. I don't mind a thunderstorm if it's not severe and it's not harming anyone or stressing anybody out. So those are like my qualifications. But here's another model. It's called the graph that we have in-house. So this one shows, I think it's a little more realistic. A few showers just before sunrise tomorrow morning, very hit and miss, and then we clear out pretty fast by tomorrow afternoon. And this one actually goes out a little bit further. So a couple of showers will be possible for Tuesday. I kept us at about a 10% chance. Oh, wow. This one does try to bring some showers and storms across southern Indiana. This is the first time I'm seeing this run of the model. Overnight, and then better chances of rain, scattered showers, a few thunderstorms, and this is as far as it goes out midday Wednesday. So this is some of the first, this is like kind of a first look at some of the data for that time period. So it's going to continue to kind of work itself out. But all in all, we're looking at rain chances, which is great. Not terribly widespread, which is not great, but I think a decent amount of us will at least get a couple of showers. So that's good news, right? I try to look at the bright side of the things, right? Jean Norton says, why was it so cold this morning? Great question. We had clear skies. It was dry, and that just radiational cooling, essentially. Clear skies will, if we have clouds, oh my gosh, she says I almost turned the heat on. So say we have clouds overhead, that kind of acts as a blanket, keeps the warmer temperatures at the surface, which when we say at the surface, we mean where we feel them. But when we don't have clouds overhead, there's nothing stopping the warmer air from escaping. So we cool off pretty quickly. And that's putting it in very general terms, but it did get cool. Jean, if you don't mind me asking, where are you located at? Because it'll also help me figure things out for you in terms of how cool we got. Anyway, 3-day forecast. Shonda says, I haven't turned my AC off yet. I haven't either. I mean, I keep it on that setting where it kicks on as much as needed, but I actually have it at like 72 and 73. But I live in an apartment complex, so it's a little different, I know, with the insulation and stuff. But I've been pretty lucky so far, even with the sun that we've had. I get a lot of afternoon sun. Jean is in Taylorsville. Good to know. Danielle says, I hope we have a warm October. No, I just want a pleasant October. I want things to be cool and comfortable and fall-like. I wouldn't mind a couple of sweater weather type days thrown in there. No snow, though. We don't want snow. I just remember, gosh, I think it was 2015 or 2014. I was living in Bowling Green at the time in college, and it snowed on Halloween, and it was absolutely miserable. I think that was the year it was. Besides the point. Here's how the first half of this week plays out. We'll see partly to mostly sunny skies on Tuesday, only that slim chance of a few showers. That'll be mainly for late in the day. Wednesday, 40% chance. That's going to be our next best opportunity for seeing showers and maybe a few thunderstorms. Again, severe weather is not expected, so I don't want anyone to panic or freak out. But Wednesday and Thursday, those will be our best chances of seeing some showers. We need the rain. And here's kind of an overall guesstimate, as I like to say, for some of the rainfall totals we could see. By the time, we're looking well into this upcoming week, but well, actually, let me double check the timing on this. I just want to check it. So Monday, Tuesday. Okay, this goes out pretty far. It encompasses all of our rain chances. That's what I was trying to look. But we're looking at about, I think, 1/4 of an inch is going to be our sweet spot for most of us. A couple of pockets of where we see those heavier showers and downpours will likely be closer to 1/2 of an inch. So generally speaking, that's good. We need it, obviously, but we are still under that level 1 drought, as you've been hearing us talk about pretty much every day since Thursday. Pretty much all of our counties are included in that. Oh my gosh, sorry. We need the rain too because allergies are so bad right now. You probably heard Olivia and I this morning. We were like croaking, I felt like, because we're trying to clear our throats. And when you talk for a living, it's not ideal. But anywho, in terms of rain, we are in a rainfall deficit. And when we mean a rainfall deficit, we're running behind schedule. And that's how a drought can begin to form. So we're, I think, just over 2 inches behind, I want to say, for the month of September. I didn't write down the number, but I had it pulled up. So that's what we're trying to make up for, kind of making up for lost ground, because it's been such a dry September so far. Don't get me wrong, it's been awesome for all the events we've had, but it's been really dry. We haven't had a ton of rain, really, just lately. And don't get me wrong, I love the sunshine, but also the rainy days help you appreciate the sunshiny ones and give you a chance to either stay inside and do chores. When it's sunny outside, I don't ever want to stay inside and do chores. And it also, when it's rainy outside, it makes me want to stay in and read my book a little more. So yeah, which I started a new book recently, only 8 pages in. So stand by for how this one is. I just read Carrie Soto is Back. That was pretty good. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It wasn't bad. Anyway, you guys did not ask about my book recommendations. Looking at your 10-day earliest alert. And this is the time to ask questions, because this is the last slide we'll show you for the evening before I see you tonight after NFL football. Because we'll likely go on at around 11:30 tonight. It is an hour-long newscast. I always try to remind everyone that on Sunday nights, it's always an hour long. So just have to wait until after football, but we will be on. 10-day earliest alert, 40% chance of rain Wednesday, 30% chance Thursday. Temperatures do drop down into the upper 70s for Thursday, but that's going to essentially be the only day where we see that. Maybe Friday too, but we'll kind of snap right back by the time Saturday and Sunday rolls around, with temperatures back in the low and mid 80s. It will be beautiful. It's going to be such a nice stretch, but it's going to be above average. Our average high is right around 79 degrees. So we're going to be a few degrees above that. But this is very typical for us to see and feel when we are trying to transition into the fall season. It's not just it's not like, oh, it's fall and we just start to see 50 and 60 degree days. It's not how it really works out. It's kind of, we see these ups and downs, and the overall trend is going to be downward with temperatures. So we'll start to notice more 70s sneaking in the forecast, and then eventually the 60s. So that is going to be something we'll gradually see take shape, but it's just kind of taking its time this year. Okay, questions. Danielle says, will October be wetter? We hope so. Really hope that we get some more rain. Not too much, obviously, but it would be nice to stay at least a little consistent. Shonda says storms late Wednesday or early. We could actually see a few rounds. So one could arrive early Wednesday, and then again Wednesday night and into early Thursday. Again, that timeline is probably going to change quite a bit. So take that with a grain of salt. That we'll see some adjustments to the forecast as needed. And especially, we're just now starting to get a lot of our what we call, you've heard us say before, our high resolution data in, and that will help to give us a much better look at more specific timing and impacts when it comes to the storm timing and rain timing in general, and who will see the most of it, majority of it. So questions will be answered, I think, over the next 24 to 48 hours. But I would say just Wednesday, prepare for rain. Thursday too. Okay. I'm really trying hard not to cough for you guys, but let's see. Rita Mae, she says, what was that book recommendation again? It was called Carrie Soto is Back. It's a very popular author. Her name is Taylor Jenkins Reid. So she's got a couple of books. That wasn't my favorite by her, but it was decent. It was a little slow in the beginning, but if you like tennis, it's kind of about tennis. But anyway, I think I'm going to hop off here because we don't have too much more to talk about. A few showers tomorrow, nothing major, maybe a few sprinkles really overnight when we're going to be expecting the majority of the rain. But I hope you guys take care. I've enjoyed your weekend, enjoyed the beautiful weather. It has just been a real treat. I really enjoy when we have nice weather on the weekends because remember that stretch of where we had like constant severe weather every weekend? Do not miss that early this summer. But okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your Sunday night. I will be back here or be back on air with Noelle and Dusty. I'll have another look at your forecast with some updated numbers, hopefully. Along with Noelle, we'll have our news headlines and Dusty, of course, all things sports. Alrighty. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. It's been fun chatting with you. Take care. And I hope you have an awesome work week too. Hopefully you can get some rain and your grass and garden and the farmers will benefit from it. Okay. Have a great rest of your night.